The stands were packed with 150,000 people plus at Churchill Downs for the 152nd running of the Kentucky Derby. Millions of dollars were wagered, hearts were racing, and the world watched as a single horse crossed the finish line. But as the roar of the crowd faded, it left me with one question. Is this what God really takes pleasure in? Recently, Sebastian Sawe from Kenya stunned the world by finishing the London Marathon in 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 30 seconds. He became the first human in recorded history to break the 2-hour barrier in the marathon. It was an incredible feat of human endurance. But again, we have to ask, is this what God really takes pleasure in? Think about our daily lives, whether we're at home with our family, or at work in the factory, or in an office cubicle. One topic dominates the airwaves and the water cooler conversation: sports. We obsess over yesterday's baseball highlights, the playoff brackets, and NFL draft picks. We crown these athletes as champions because they are the fastest, the strongest, and the highest scoring. But the Bible gives us a perspective that the world often ignores. Psalm 147 verse 10 tells us clearly, "He does not delight in the strength of the horse. He takes no pleasure in the legs of man." That means whether it's the horse that won the Kentucky Derby or the next record-breaking sprinter, God is not impressed by the physical power of the athlete or the animal. If someone breaks Sawe's marathon record tomorrow, we can say with biblical confidence, God takes no pleasure in that. So what does move the heart of the Creator? The psalmist continues in verse 11, "The Lord takes pleasure in those who fear Him, in those who hope in His mercy." What the Lord values is fundamentally different from what society celebrates. We are preoccupied with the pleasures of this life, contests of strength, games of sport, and the endless arguments that follow. We create fantasy leagues and even gamble away our hard-earned wages on things that ultimately don't matter. These are merely just distractions from the weightier matters of life. Proverbs 9 verse 10 reminds us, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding." Imagine if we pursued the fear of the Lord with the same passion we use to track our favorite team. We would discover a hope that a championship trophy can never provide. Friends, the enemy wants nothing more than to keep you distracted. He wants you focused on the scoreboard while a time of trouble is coming upon the earth, a time unlike anything we've ever seen. Our true resting place isn't at the corner sports bar or in the office betting pool. Our resting place is found in the Bible. It's found in a friend named Jesus, who is merciful, compassionate, and ready to pardon our sins and give us the strength to overcome them. Friends, as you watch the next big game or see the next record broken, remember that the strength of the athlete and the speed of the horse are temporary, but the mercy of God is eternal. Don't let the distractions of the world keep you from the pleasure of the Father. Seek wisdom, seek understanding, and most importantly, seek the one who took pleasure in giving you His life so that you might truly live.